Welcome everyone to this abundance tapping workshop on the magic of letting go. Most of you are familiar with my work. If you're new, a warm welcome to you, whether you're listening live or to the recording. Give yourself congratulations for giving yourself the gift of this self-care hour. Well, it'll probably be a little less than an hour, but anyway, as always, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kate Lynch, originally from England, hence the accent, and I have a holistic practice in San Francisco for over 20 plus years, probably 25 years now. And I love EFT. It's one of these amazing tools that really blows me away. Even 15 years later, I've been teaching it for 15 years later. I started out as a body worker, then an intuitive reader. And then I used to smoke cigarettes and I quit using hypnotherapy. I was so impressed. I trained to be a hypnotherapist. And then about 15 years ago, my aunt's a therapist and she introduced me to tapping. And I was like, this is such a strange technique. You tap and say these words. And I ended up being blown away by how amazing it is. And I still am till this day. There's an expression, try it on anything. And you can try it on health issues, financial issues, relationship issues. If you're an entrepreneur, the inner game, chronic pain, limiting beliefs, procrastination. Limiting beliefs such as I'm not good enough, something's wrong with me, whatever you are feeling stuck with. And being human, we get stuck. We tend to focus on what's wrong, what's not working. And we have to exercise our mind as well as our bodies to shift our energy to what is good in our lives, and also really kind of expanding our capacity to receive and be open to possibilities. All possibilities, because if we're angry at ourselves, for example, or at somebody else, it's very consuming. It just takes up a lot of time and energy. So when you let go of that anger, you are freed up to actually move in the direction of your dreams. Or if you're anxious or worried or afraid, you're hiding out, again, you can stay stuck and go round in circles versus moving forward. So what we'll do is a little visualization, turn off any distractions, give yourself the gift of this hour, hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. Taking a moment to set the intention of today's session, thinking about what you want to let go of and what you want to bring in. Deep breath. Imagine you are on a beautiful white sandy beach. The sun is shining. The waves are lapping against the shore. And you're carrying a big, heavy backpack full of the burdens and stresses of anything that happened this week, last year, 10 years ago, or going back to childhood. Stress, guilt, shame, fear, worry. Any limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough, something's wrong with me. Deep breath. Stories. We make up stories constantly. Something happens and we go, well, that means this about me or this about them. Questioning our beliefs, letting go of stories that we have made up, that most of the stories we make up aren't even true. And putting that backpack down. And you feel this whole weight lifted off your shoulders. Deep breath. And you keep walking along this beautiful beach, calling back your power from all dimensions of time and space. safe to relax, safe to enjoy the journey, listening to your inner wisdom. Each and every step of the way, you know what to do. Deep breath, remembering your magnificence. Deep breath. And taking a moment, you lie down in the sand, breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body. You are enough. You are whole and complete. Perfect exactly as you are. And taking a moment for your adult self to connect with your younger self. Giving her a hug and asking her, what do you need today for your healing so that you feel safe, loved, and supported? And you're really getting your needs met. Deep breath. Giving her a hug and giving her what she's asking for. Maybe it may be just a hug, it may be to play or have fun, making a note to make sure you give her what she needs today. Often if we're freaking out, it's that very young part of us that is scared and anxious. If our adult self takes care of her, it can really calm the nervous system. Deep breath. Placing her in your heart, letting her know she can call on you at any time. Deep breath. Traveling down the timeline of your life to your future self. It's a year from today. If you're waving a magic wand, what would it look like? Allow yourself to expand your mind to all the amazing possibilities that are available to you. And giving your future self a hug and asking her, what words of wisdom do you have for me as I move in the direction of my dreams? Deep breath. Giving her a hug, you can visit her anytime, coming back to your present self, hands on your heart, asking, what do I need for my healing today so that I feel safe, loved, and supported? And I'm really getting my needs met. Deep breath. Stretching your fingers and toes, loosening your jaw. What do I need to let go of that no longer serves me? that will free me up to move in the direction of my dreams. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Feel free to drop down any notes that you saw, anything that came up. And a warm welcome to you all. This is an introduction to the 7-week release and receive the magic of letting go. And that starts on Tuesday. It's a 7-week program for women. It's Tuesdays at noon Pacific time, and it's recorded if you can't be on live. I'll share more about that later. But this is an example of what we do. We start with a visualization. I'll pick a self-love card, which I've done for the group today, which is open-hearted giving. Sometimes it feels safer to give of our time and resources than to give the tenderness of our hearts. It's often easier to buy somebody a present than to share the depth of our love for them or tell them the ways they've contributed to our lives. Yet, it's this type of open-hearted giving that lifts us out of our own concerns and dramas and fills us with love and appreciation for life. Open-hearted giving requires us to go above and beyond the ordinary and to go out of our way to show those that we love exactly how much they mean to us. Giving our hearts may leave us feeling a little vulnerable, but the most memorable times in our lives almost always involve some degree of risk. This week, share some tenderness from your heart. Take a few minutes to reflect on the special people in your life and see what gift from your heart you could give them. And that would let them know how you feel. It could be a special dinner, some flowers, a special outing, or a note of love to your partner, your kids, your family, your friends. Your assignment this week is to come up with 3 over-the-top ways to share your heart with those you love and notice how you feel afterwards. Okay, beautiful. Yes, we can, acts of service is so important. Often we're in our mind, we're focused on ourselves, we're concerned about our struggles, and being of service is a wonderful way to shift our energy and get us into the present moment. So tapping, I'm just going to do a real nutshell version. If you are new to tapping and you don't know the points, I'll go over them really quickly, but there's a YouTube video of mine called How to Tap, and watch that first. If you're watching the recording, you can just pause it and watch the How to Tap and come back to the recording. So EFT, it's like acupuncture without the needles. Negative emotions get stored in the body and create a disruption in our energy system. And the tapping gets everything moving again. So we can have trauma from our childhood or something that happened last year or last week. And anything you think about from your past where you get tense, it's a sign that you are still carrying that in your mind and body. And the tapping is a wonderful way to clear it. Great for clearing guilt, shame, fear, anger, any negative emotions, grief, and then limiting beliefs. So I like to tell a story about when I first got into tapping, and I was very skeptical about it. And I like to call it abundance tapping because I found I was tapping on deserving abundance, and it was a rainy Wednesday afternoon. And that evening I received $900 in cash as an unexpected gift. And I was like, this works. And I started doing my tapping, and that year I had one of the best years in my business to that date. And I found anytime I felt stuck, I would tap and it would clear my blocks, and I would just attract, opportunities to speak on stages like the EFT conference with Gary Craig, and then interviews and new clients. So it's a wonderful thing to do when you feel stuck. And I love helping entrepreneurs with the inner game. I also had a fear of shining and being seen. You would never get me on front of an audience. And I used the tapping to clear my fear of shining. So that is the nutshell version. The best thing we can do is dive in and do some tapping. So I'd like you to all think of something that you're stuck with. What are you attached to? Maybe it's clutter. Maybe it's mind clutter, body clutter. What are you having trouble letting go of so that you can move in your direction of your dreams and shine? We'll go over the points really quickly. Tapping here, either hand. You can do this if you prefer. And then I'll lead you through a sequence of words. You're all on mute, so you can change the words anytime if I say anything that doesn't resonate. And then we'll go here, where the brow ends, side of the eyes, underneath the eyes, nose, chin, collarbone, underneath the arms, that's 4 inches down from the armpit, and then the rib cage, 2 inches down from the nipple, and then 2 wrists together, finishing with the top of the head. Deep breath. And we're going to work with Marielle. So Marielle, welcome, and let me know in a nutshell what you'd like to let go of and bring in.
Well, I started a business, then the pandemic started, and I became, for the first time in my life, a procrastinator.
Ah, yeah. What was it, a online business or a in-person business?
Mostly in person.
Do you mind sharing what the business was?
Is to implement different projects in the assisted living residences to implement sustainable development, like bird feeders, car sharing, things like that.
Oh, lovely. Wonderful. So you're still doing that?
Well, no, I've stopped. I'm just waiting for the pandemic to stop.
Yes.
But I could do more, but I've just stopped.
Yes. Well, procrastination is a great topic, and tapping's really good for that. How stuck do you feel in the procrastination? 10 is high, 0 is low.
9.
And the primary emotion?
Depends on the days, maybe guilt, discouraged.
Yeah. Are you mad at yourself? Sometimes we can get mad at ourselves because we're not doing what we need to do. Or is that not necessarily an emotion for you that comes up?
It depends on the days.
Yeah.
Because I give myself the excuse that I learn things online and I'm going into this inner journey.
Okay. All right. So so for everyone listening, if you're feeling stuck, procrastination, whether you're avoiding taking action in your business, clearing your clutter, working out, or picking up the phone and making that call, like, what is it that you need to do that you're not doing? And it may be the act of letting go of stuff. So give it a number 0 to 10 and tap along. And you, like I said, change the words anytime if it doesn't resonate. So we're tapping here. Even though I have all this procrastination and part of me feels so stuck.
Even though I have all these procrastination and parts of me feel stuck.
And I don't know how to let this go.
And I don't know how to let this go.
Maybe it doesn't feel possible.
Maybe it doesn't feel possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this procrastination.
I wonder who I would be without this procrastination.
I wouldn't recognize myself.
I wouldn't recognize myself.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Even though I have all this procrastination.
Even though I have all this procrastination.
And I don't know how to let it go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself,
I have to protect myself.
but I accept who I am
But I accept who I am.
and I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though I have all this frustration and guilt about this procrastination,
Even though I have all this frustration and guilt about procrastination,
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows. So going where the brow ends near the nose, all this procrastination.
All this procrastination,
Side of the eyes, all this procrastination.
all this procrastination,
All this guilt and shame underneath the eyes.
all this guilt and shame,
All this frustration.
all this frustration,
Chin, all this avoiding doing what I need to do.
all this avoiding what I need to do
Collarbone, it's so exhausting.
is so exhausting.
Underneath the arms, part of me just wants to hide out.
Part of me wants to hide out.
Rib cage, go away.
Go away.
Two wrists together, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Top of the head, part of me just wants to hide out.
Parts of me wants to hide out.
Eyebrows, it's much safer.
It's much safer.
Side of the eyes, at least I know what to expect.
At least I know what to expect.
Underneath the eyes, but I have this vision and dream.
But I have this vision and dream.
And if I keep hiding out, it's not going to happen.
If I keep hiding out, it's not going to happen.
Chin, so I'd really like to let go of this procrastination.
I'd like to let go of this procrastination.
Keep tapping, deep breath. All this procrastination.
All this procrastination.
Underneath the arms, all this fear and worry.
All this fear and worry.
Rib cage, this fear of failing.
This fear of failing.
Two wrists together, this fear of success.
This fear of success.
Top of the head, all this frustration and anger.
All this frustration and anger.
I'm so mad at myself.
I'm so mad at myself.
I'm so mad about this situation.
I'm so mad about this situation.
All this guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
All this guilt and shame about what I did and didn't do.
It's so exhausting.
It's so exhausting.
And I've suffered enough about this.
And I've suffered enough about this.
And I'm ready to let it go.
I'm ready to let it go.
Anything else you want to say? Are you ready, or is there any yes buts?
No, there's nothing else.
I'm so ready to let it go.
I'm so ready to let it go.
Rib cage, all this loss of power.
All this loss of power.
Two wrists together, I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Top of the head, letting it go.
Letting it go.
Eyebrows, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It is safe to relax about this.
It's safe to relax about this.
And trust the divine order of my life.
And trust the divine order of my life.
That good will come out of these challenges.
That good will come out of these challenges.
And that good will unfold before me.
That good will unfold before me.
It is safe to relax about this.
It's safe to relax about this.
And enjoy the journey.
And enjoy the journey.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Each and every step of the way.
Each and every step of the way.
I know what to do.
I know what to do.
I call my power back.
I call my power back.
From all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It's safe to be seen.
It's safe to be seen.
It's safe to be me.
It's safe to be me.
Top of the head. I love feeling surprisingly inspired and motivated.
I love to feel surprisingly inspired and motivated.
Eyebrows. I can't wait to take action.
I can't wait to take action.
It's such a relief.
Such a relief.
Underneath the eyes. I love taking action.
I love taking action.
Nose. It feels so good to take action.
It feels so good to take action.
I'm allowed to take action.
I'm allowed to take action.
Collarbone. I deserve to take action.
I deserve to take action.
Underneath the arms. I give myself permission to take action.
I give myself permission to take action.
Rib cage. I love taking action.
I love taking action.
Two wrists together. I put my energy on what I want.
I put my energy on what I want.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
I'm allowed to succeed.
I'm allowed to succeed.
I deserve to succeed.
I deserve to succeed.
It's safe to succeed.
It's safe to succeed.
I give myself permission to succeed.
I give myself permission to succeed.
I love succeeding.
I love succeeding.
I listen to my inner wisdom.
I listen to my inner wisdom.
I call my power back
I call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to be powerful now.
It's safe to be powerful now.
I'm so excited about this new business.
I'm so excited about this new business.
I'm ready now.
I'm ready now.
Anything else you'd like to bring in, Marielle?
No.
Close your eyes, hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. Taking a moment to tune in 0 to 10. This procrastination, what number are you at?
Maybe between 2 and 3.
Wonderful. So you've come from a 9 to a 2, 3. What are you present to? How are you feeling?
Before you said take a deep breath, I felt like taking a deep breath. So I had some advance on what you were saying.
Good, good. So do you feel lighter and like, what's the next right action for you? Do you feel like after this call, what could you do that will move you forward that perhaps you've been putting off?
There's a store selling feeders close to me, so I should check if it's still open after COVID. And I should get some advice from them on what I should buy, what I should offer.
Wonderful. Can you do that today?
Today's Saturday. Yes, I could.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Great work. Thanks for bringing that great topic to the call. Any final questions, thoughts, comments before we move on?
No.
Okay, thank you, Marielle. Great to
Thank
work
you.
with you. So yeah, tapping is wonderful for procrastination, and being human, we do tend to resist doing what we need to do, whether that's working out or clearing our clutter or taking action. So another thing which you can do, I actually have a video on procrastination. So if anyone wants it, just email me and I'll send it to you. But it's really fun to go, I refuse to take action. You can't make me. No. I'm going to stay stuck for the rest of my life. And just to really get into that resistance. And then once we say that, we're just like, okay, I'm going to do the thing. But there's this rebellious self that doesn't want to be controlled and digs our heels in. And so it's really fun just to like, you know, if you're procrastinating, just tap on like, no, I'm not going to do it. I refuse to. You can't make me. And then I'll do that sometimes if I don't want to go to yoga or work out, or if I'm resisting, and it's like, it really shifts it quite quickly. So thank you, Marielle. In a moment, we'll do another round. Any questions, thoughts, comments, feel free to put them in the chat. Hopefully you're feeling lighter and kind of ready to take action. It's really good for procrastination. A lot of people, actually, I'll share about the program if anyone wants to join. We've got a wonderful group of people. Starts on Tuesdays, and it's a really lovely weekly structure to clear the monkey mind that we can have. And people who are in my program report they're just more productive. They have, they just take action on those things that they've been putting off forever. And that alone can be so good. Also, they have a more peaceful mind because they're clearing their, the fear, the worry, the doubt, the guilt, the shame, and all of that. So it's a wonderful way to have you just shine and move in the direction of your dreams. I'm going to put this in the chat if anyone wants to join. There's a couple of bonuses that come with it. It's 7 weeks on Tuesdays. If you can't be on live, you can listen to the recordings. A lot of people do that, and it's just as powerful, and tap along and get the borrowing benefits. You also get a private session with me. And you get to bring a friend for free to the series. So it's a really wonderful package of goodies. And you get the QOYA dance workshop, which is a really fun, I also teach this Koya dance. And it's a wonderful way to move through blocks. So it's another fun way. Tapping is wonderful for moving blocks, and this dance is a really wonderful way. And we'll be moving through resistance to letting go, and so that we can expand our capacity to receive, up-level our lives, and receive more abundance, more love, more vitality, more pleasure. Often we're so in our heads, we're not allowing more pleasure and fun and creativity into our lives. So it's a really wonderful structure. If anyone has questions, you can put them in the chat or unmute yourself. It's $5.55. You can register or do Venmo. And if you want to upgrade, you can do one-on-one sessions with me, which and Voxa coaching. So just email me if you're interested about that. Okay. All right. So Helen, we're going to do a final round. If you can put your camera on, that's great, but no pressure.
No, my camera's not being cooperative today.
No worries. Tell me what you'd like to let go of and bring in a nutshell.
Well, I was thinking about what to let go of, because procrastination is a part of it. But another part of it, I think, is a lack of confidence, a lack of confidence in myself, a lack of confidence that life will work out. I can say that, oh yes, everything's happening for my good, and oh yes, it'll be worth it in the end. But I can't always make myself believe that if something happens, that it's a positive thing and not a negative thing. I just have such a negativity bias sometimes. So I really want to let go, release all this lack of confidence, and just bring in a firm belief that I can do something, I can accomplish this, that whatever happens really is the best course of action for me, and it'll all make sense at some point in my life.
This is another great topic. Thank you, Helen. Lack of confidence, 0 to 10. What number are you at?
Are we talking about in myself or in life? Or maybe they're the same thing.
Yeah, just like if you can pick an area of your life you feel a lack of confidence in, or just a general lack of confidence and insecurity. 10 is high, 0 is low.
Usually I'm going to say today it's an 8.
And the primary emotion?
I don't know if not having a clue is an emotion.
The confusion?
Confusion about what to choose. I can usually see 500 choices and options, and I can run them all down to positive or negative conclusions. But I guess, confusion as to what would be the best course,
and also
what to choose.
Is there fear as well of taking action if you have a lack of confidence?
Yes, there's definitely some fear that you're not going to, that I won't succeed or that I will succeed. There's just some fear of making the wrong choice.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. Yeah, so confusion. And then often if we're confused, we go around in circles and we just don't do anything and we can just spin our wheels. Where do you feel that fear in your body?
I usually feel it anywhere from the gut to the chest area.
Mhm.
It just, I think it just depends on well, it depends on so many factors, but yeah.
Okay,
The whole
everyone.
core
So
of the being,
what was that?
the whole core of the body would
Yes.
be a good way to describe it.
Okay, thank you, Helen. So for everyone listening, if you're struggling with an area of your life and you feel a lack of confidence, give that a number 0 to 10 and tap along. You can change the words anytime. Karate chop point. Even though I have this huge lack of confidence,
Even though I have this huge lack of confidence
and all this confusion about what to do,
and all this confusion about what to do,
I'm so worried I'm going to make a mistake and make the wrong choice.
I'm so worried about making a mistake and making the wrong choice.
And I don't know how to let this go.
And I don't know how to let this go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it's not possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
I wonder who I'd be without this.
And I love
to be.
Say that again.
I was saying, I wonder who I'd be without this. Then I added, I know who I want to be, but would I really be that person?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and accept myself anyways.
Deep breath, everyone. Even though I have all this fear of making a mistake and all this confusion.
Even though I have all this fear of making a mistake and all this confusion.
And I don't know how to let this go.
And I don't know how to let it go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it's not safe to let it go.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on top of things, on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath. Even though I have all this lack of confidence and confusion.
Even though I have all this lack of confidence and confusion.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows, all this lack of confidence.
All this lack of confidence.
Side of the eyes, all this confusion.
All this confusion.
Underneath the eyes, I'm so afraid of failing.
I'm so afraid of failing.
Nose, what if I make a mistake?
What if I make a mistake?
What if I do it wrong?
What if I do it wrong?
All this fear of making a mistake.
All this fear of making a mistake.
Underneath the arms, all this guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do in the past.
All this guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do in the past.
Rib cage, all this lack of trust in myself.
All this lack of trust in myself.
Through this together, part of me doesn't trust myself.
Part of me doesn't trust myself.
Top of the head, go away.
Go away.
Rib cage, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Back off.
Yes, back off.
Part of me just wants to hide out.
Part of me wants to hide out.
It's so much safer.
It's so much safer.
But I really want to move forward in the direction of my dreams.
But I really want to move forward in the direction of my dreams.
And if I stay in confusion, that's never going to change. I'm never going to change.
And if I stay in confusion, nothing will ever change.
So I really want to trust myself.
I really want to trust myself.
And trust life.
And trust life.
that I have everything I need to succeed.
I have everything I need to succeed.
Top of the head, it's safe to relax about this.
It's safe to relax about this.
Letting go of this lack of confidence.
Letting go of this lack of confidence.
Letting go of all this fear and worry about the future.
Letting go of all this fear and worry about the future.
Letting go of all this overwhelm and confusion.
You seem to have frozen.
Okay, deep breath, everyone. Letting go of all this overwhelm and confusion.
Yeah, no, the video cut out. I didn't catch that.
Letting go of all this overwhelm and confusion.
Letting go of all this overwhelming confusion.
All this loss of power.
All this loss of power.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it all go.
All this pressure to be perfect.
All this pressure to be perfect.
If I make a mistake, so what?
The video, the sound cut out again.
Oh, if I make a mistake, so what?
I make a mistake, so what?
I can correct it. I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of trying to do it all myself.
And I give this to the universe to handle.
I give this to the universe to handle.
I don't need to do it all by myself.
I don't need to figure it out all on my own.
I call my power
I
back
need to do it all by myself. Taking all my power back.
from all dimensions of time and space.
From all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to be clear.
It is safe to be clear.
If you can speak up a little bit, that would be great, because you're sounding a little faint.
Yeah, I'm having problems with the video. Sometimes the sound completely cuts out from what you're saying.
No worries, no worries. Just keep going and say what you can hear. I love feeling clear and confident.
I love feeling clear and confident.
I'm allowed to be clear and confident.
I'm allowed to be clear and confident.
It's safe to be clear and confident.
It's safe to be clear and confident.
I love feeling clear and confident.
I love feeling clear and confident.
I trust myself and I trust life.
I trust myself and I trust life.
I listen to my inner wisdom.
I listen to my inner wisdom.
I know what to do.
I know what to do.
It is safe to take action.
And it's safe to take action.
I choose to feel inspired and motivated.
I choose to feel inspired and motivated.
I am ready now.
I'm ready now.
All is well.
All is well.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Hands on your heart, 0 to 10. All this lack of confidence is confusion.
All this lack of confidence and confusion.
What number are you at?
Oh, feeling at about a 4.
Excellent. So you've come from an 8 to a 4. And what are you present to? How are you feeling?
Oh, I think my mind is just kind of taking a break. It feels it's just sitting there relaxing.
Yes.
Yeah, probably just needs to rest up for a little while from all the confusion and all the many ideas.
Yes, beautiful. Often we like to stay in confusion because it's safe. It's like, oh, I don't know. And then we don't have to do anything, but it's exhausting. So
Yes.
yeah. And then giving it to the universe. If you have a God box or a universe box, putting all these decisions in your box and just saying, show me the way, and letting go of all attachment of how it's meant to look, can be really, really helpful. So thank you, Helen. Great topic.
Thank you.
Yeah, any questions, thoughts, comments before we move forward?
No, but I'm thinking it'd be nice to do a tapping on accessing your inner wisdom and listening to your inner being, or whatever term you want to use.
Yeah,
I might do that later.
That's a great idea, Helen. I love that. Yeah, I have a video on confusion. I actually have there's a 21-day abundance tapping series where you get a video every day. And one of those videos is on confusion, and it's a great one to tap on. So if anyone's interested, I'll actually, for people listening, you can go to katewinch.com and it's 21-day abundance. And then also, if you guys want to join the events, that's there too. But thank you, Helen, and thank you, Marielle. We're going to finish up with a little round of affirmations. Any questions, thoughts, comments, feel free to put them in the chat. And thank you so much for your courage and vulnerability. As you, hopefully you're all feeling lighter. Tune in and see what you need after this session. Drink lots of water. Maybe you need a nap. Maybe you need to go for a walk and move your body. Maybe you want to clear out your clutter. It's Saturday. Just take action, clear out that clutter, tidy up, put some music on, have fun. Or maybe you need support and reaching out, giving yourself the gift of support. So tune in and see, what do I need around this, letting go, so that I can move in the direction of my dreams. Okay, lovely. So we're just going to finish with some affirmations. Barbie, do you want to be my echo for the affirmations? If you do, no pressure.
Okay, I will.
Okay, hi. All right, so let's go to the do you have a okay, good. So let's go to the eyebrows. Life loves me.
Life loves me.
And everyone tap round. I'm in the process of positive change.
I'm in the process of positive change.
My life is a constant stream of miracles.
My life is a constant stream of miracles.
It is safe to look within.
It is safe to look within.
I prosper wherever I turn.
Sorry, I didn't catch you.
I prosper wherever I turn.
I prosper wherever I turn.
I welcome miracles into my life.
I welcome miracles into my life.
I love knowing everything's working out for me.
I love knowing everything is working out for me.
My day begins and ends with gratitude.
My day begins and ends with gratitude.
Only good comes out of these challenges.
Only good comes out of these challenges.
I am so grateful for all the love and abundance in my life.
I am so grateful for all the love and abundance in my life.
I find it everywhere.
I find it everywhere.
I forgive everyone, including myself, and I set myself free.
I forgive everyone, including myself, and set myself free.
I cross all bridges with joy and ease.
I cross all bridges with joy and ease.
I release the need for this suffering now.
I release the need for this suffering now.
I take full responsibility for my life.
I take full responsibility for all of the joy in my life.
Anything else you want to bring in, Barbie?
I'd like to bring in comfort.
Comfort.
And yes, and family.
My life, beautiful. My life is a constant stream of miracles.
My life is a constant stream of miracles.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive
all the good the universe has for me.
All the good the universe has for me.
I have tremendous love and compassion for myself and everyone else.
I have tremendous love and compassion for myself and everyone else.
I deserve joy.
I deserve joy.
I love being me.
I love being me.
Life loves me.
Life loves me.
All is well.
All is well.
I'm so excited about this new chapter.
I'm so excited about this new chapter.
I love letting go of that which no longer serves me.
I love letting go of that which no longer serves me.
Letting go of mind clutter,
Letting go of mind clutter,
physical clutter,
physical clutter,
emotional clutter.
emotional clutter.
I'm letting it go,
Letting it go,
expanding my capacity to receive.
expanding my capacity to receive.
I am ready now.
I am ready now.
All is well.
All is well.
Life loves me.
Life loves me.
I choose to have fun.
I choose to have fun.
Close your eyes, deep breath. Excellent. Well, thank you everyone so much for being here. It's been an
Thank
honor
you,
to
Kate.
support you. You're so welcome, Bobby. Sending you all much love. I'm going to stop the recording. If anyone has questions about the program, you can stay on, and I'm here, or you can email me. So I'll stop the recording now, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kate. Have